still for the first couple of days, it was like, I got to fight this because I survive. I just kept saying survive, survive.
And now that the worst is behind Gary Cottingham, he's sharing just how difficult it was battling COVID-19. Jada Williams spoke with him about his recovery.
Gary Cottingham says he's never been more sick than when he had coronavirus. Now as he recovers, he wants to remind people to take the disease seriously.
We didn't really need to have the positive test to know we had it, because when it finally came back for both of us, we were like, yeah, tell us something we don't know.
Gary Cottingham was tested positive for COVID-19 in late March, along with his wife and son.
He didn't know they were infected yet. And then, of course, she's back here. I'm quarantined in the house just like everybody else is doing. And then I'm in here, unbeknownst to any of us, that I'm there with somebody who's COVID positive.
Cottingham says he initially thought that it was just allergies, but a doctor's visit confirmed something far worse.
To a doctor via, again, another telemed call. And the video actually didn't even work on that call, but she said, I hear your breathing and it's not good. And I know you have to get to the hospital like right away.
Rushed to TMH, Cottingham became scared after learning he had double COVID pneumonia. He says he suffered delusions, but doctors were there to calm his nerves.
And that's when Dr. Wheeler came in and he said, look, you know, I know you've heard all kinds of things and this is a nasty disease, but, you know, the percentage of people who die from it is still very small. And he literally did the math for me. And as soon as I heard him say that, he was basically, you know, saying you're going to be okay.
Cottingham was released from the hospital in early April, but had to use an oxygen tank at home until about a week ago. He says he wants people to remain cautious about the disease so they don't experience what he did.
I know we have to open up the country, but as you do, don't just think it's gone. It's still there.
Cottingham says that he also wants people to realize that although he recovered and many more across the world have, it's still a deadly disease. In Tallahassee, Jada Williams, ABC 27.
Thank you, Jada. As cases began to rise in Leon County, Cottingham was about the 43rd person to test positive for the illness.